Viewers, major transit is going to happen in our solar system. On 1st of July 2023, Mars will leave the Cancer sign and will join Leo, and he will remain there till 18 August 2023. Hare Krishna viewers, welcome to Vedic Astrocade. I am Jyotish Acharya Pooja. Like I mentioned, the major transit is going to happen in the month of July. So Mars will come out of a long exile in Cancer sign and will join Leo on 1st July 2023. And this will definitely affect our life for sure, because Mars will show its deep effect in our life. Mars was there in Cancer in a debilitation state, and once he will come out of it, you will see a lot of changes around you, especially in your behavior. So those who are facing a lot of problems, obstacles, and struggling a lot in their life, they will heave a sigh of relief, because this transit will bring them not only a good fortune, but also they will affect majorly in the different aspect of their life. We will understand through each and every zodiac signs. I will give you complete analysis how this affect your life as well, and your personal life as well as your professional life. And also this transit will happen like this, that you will notice sudden changes in your behavior, increase in your confidence level, and you will become more practical to take a wise decision. Now, how this will affect your life, we will understand with each and every zodiac sign. So let's begin with the first zodiac sign, that is Aries. Now let's check out how this transit will affect the Aries natives. This transit will happen in your 5th house. Now Mars will leave your 4th house. Now 4th house is definitely significates our immediate family, happiness. So everything related to this, you must be facing a problem, strife or tensions or worries. So you will see a considerable decline in these things, and also you will sigh a higher sigh of relief, that you will see that this transit will give you a major relief. And also, if you're facing any property related issues, you will see all the problems and obstacles will go in vain. And especially when Mars will join your 5th house. So here from Mars will aspect on your 8th house, 11th house and 12th house. So you will see the considerable effect relating to these houses. Here in your 5th house, Mars will be aspected by retrograde Saturn in 11th house. So a lot of tugs and war or ups and downs related to your personal life, as well as for the students in their career life. And also when Mars from here, it will aspect on your 8th house. So chances of wounds or injuries or accidents can be seen during the month of July until 18th of August, as Mars will going to remain in this Leo sign. So you need to be very careful about it while driving any vehicle. And if you are in a personal relationship with like your love relationship, so you will see a tug of war or maybe ups and downs in your relationship, lots of misunderstandings, and maybe quarrel you may witness. And also at this time, you need to work as per a patiently, act like a mature person, since it will be aspected by retrograde Saturn. So you will come to know about a lot of old things and a lot of like fact in you will discover a lot of facts in your relationship. So this is going to be happen. Also, you need to be very calm and composed, because if you become agitate or eager to take a fast decision, so this will affect your life. This will affect your future life. And this will put a question mark about the future of your love relationship. From here, Mars will aspect your 11th house. So if you are facing a problem relating to your financial sector or gain, so you will see considerable like a boost in this field. And also you will see that because of retrograde Saturn is causing a delay in gaining something in business as well as at your workplace. You will see a considerable improvement in this area also. But here Mars will also aspect your 12th house. So unnecessary expenditure can be witnessed, or you may see that some kind of losses during this transit. So because Mars is also a lot of your lagna as well as a lot of your 8th house. So you need to be very careful about your health. Unnecessary expenditure, you should avoid it. Rest of things that you will see a major relief, like I mentioned, that Mars will leave your 4th house. So you will see a good growth of love and mutual respect among your family members. And also you will see peace at your home. So now let's talk about second sign, Taurus. So this transit will happen in your 4th house. So now Mars will leave your 3rd house and will join your 4th house. So if you're facing any kind of problem with your younger siblings, you will see a considerable improvement in this regard. And also from here, Mars will aspect your 7th house, your 10th house, and your 11th house, all the good aspects you will see. And also you will see a good gain in the property related fields, or if you're trying to making investment in like some properties, so you will see a considerable growth in this regard, because Mars will also aspect your 11th house. And also Mars will aspect your 10th house, so you will see a good energy at workplace. But if you're facing certain kind of lethargy or kind of laxness in at the workplace, you will see considerable decline in this, because of Saturn transiting in your 10th house. So a lot of work pressure must be facing, but after this you will see a considerable decline in it. And also energy you will feel at the workplace to finish all the tasks on time. This is most important. And from here, Mars will aspect your 7th house, so must be very careful while dealing with your partner or your life partner, because definitely it's going to affect your relationship with your life partner as well as your business partner. So you need to be very calm and composed while dealing with these things, these peoples. And also if you're trying to make an investment, you will get a good chances in your business. So now let's talk about for Gemini native, how this transit will affect them. So this transit will happen in your 3rd house, so you need to be very careful with your younger siblings and also with the people surrounding you, because you may get into the uselessly like a conflict with them, so or any useless argument with them. So be calm and composed, don't take any decision in hasty. So and after this transit, so during this transit you will see this Mars will aspect your 6th house, your 9th house, your on your 10th house. So if you trying to change your job, or maybe appearing in an interview for a new job, so you will see a good like a good response in this regard. And also at your workplace you will become more agitative if somebody try to instigate you. So don't listen to them, don't indulge any kind of office politics, try to be focused in your work. And if you try to get in conflict or argument with your colleagues, this will definitely backfire on your career level. And also Mars will aspect on your 9th house. So 9th house is where retrograde Saturn is already transiting, so considerable conflict with your father can be seen, with your masters or guru can be seen. So try to respect them, don't argue with your father as well as with your master. So if you really want to don't want to spoil your sun as well as your Mars planet, because if you are going to indulge in this kind of activities, all the planet will give you a bad result. So be cautious about it. And also when Mars will leave your 2nd house, you will see a considerable decline at your temper level, because in 2nd house is house of your speech. So you must be hurting some people around you with your speech. So when Mars will leave your 2nd house, you will see a good like a kind of a good calm and composed in your mind. And also you will think a lot before speaking. This is most important. Now let's talk about Cancer native. This is a 4th sign, and how this this transit will affect their life. So here the Mars will take your 2nd seat, the house of speech and food, what you take. So you need to take a good care about your intakes and food, and also especially think before you speak. Unnecessarily speaking can hurt anyone. So if you speak in a hurry, or if you speak in a rash way, this will definitely dishearten other people. So need to think about it. And also from here, Mars will aspect your 5th house, 8th house, and 9th house. So those who like students, they may get a good scores in their exams, and also they will see a good performance in their career. And also those who are in a personal relationship or in a love affairs, they will see some good growth. But at the same time, you should avoid any kind of conflict, and don't try to put a pressure on your partner. So take a decision to act according to your wish. Don't do that. Give other person a chance to relieve, get other person bread to so that they will also realize about your importance. And also from here, like Mars will aspect your 8th house. So in 8th house, when Mars will aspect, you will see a considerable injuries or accidents or some wounds or something like that. So need to be very careful about it. If you have any blood related issues like infections or sugar related issue, you need to be careful about it. And also Mars will aspect on your 9th house. So like I mentioned, that your 9th house denotes your father, your master. So you need to be very respectful with these people. Don't argue with them. And also if you try to get appearing in a try to get an ambition for higher studies, you will get a good chances during this transit. Now let's talk about Leo native. Now this transit will happen in your Lagna, and from here Mars will aspect on your 4th house, 7th house, and 8th house. So Mars will leave your 12th house. This is a major relief for you, and you must be facing a lot of problem relating to your health, especially if you are a sugar patient, or if you have any blood related infection. You will see a good improvement in your health. But at the same time, since Mars will join your Lagna, you need to be very careful about your health, especially about your temperament, and you may see a lot of unnecessary tensions and worries, a burden of these things on your mind. So you need to just remove these things by doing meditations and dhyana. In meditation you will definitely get a good relief. And also when from here Mars will aspect your fourth house, so you will see some good kind of tensions at in your home, like an unnecessary conflict and unnecessary quarrel in your home. So try to avoid these things. And also don't take any decision relating to your property, especially during this transit. So you need to think about it carefully, then take a decision, although you will get a good gain in the property related field. If you already invested in a property, you will get a good gain, but still you will take should take a considerable time to think about it whenever you make any kind of investment. From here Mars will aspect on your seventh house. So retrograde Saturn is already transiting in your seventh house. So a lot of ups and downs can be seen in your relationship with your spouse as well as with your business partner. So this is a time to take a little break and think a lot before acting, because some old issue may crop up in your relationship. Some old issues may try to ruin your relationship, and you may see certain kind of unnecessary conflict and unnecessary argument with your life partner, with your spouse. So try to avoid it. And here Mars will aspect on your 8th house. So when I see that 8th lord is your Jupiter is already transited with Rahu in your 9th house, so there's no major problem, but still you need to be careful about it, your health especially. And also you need to be very careful while driving any vehicle. Chances of injuries can be seen. So now let's talk about Virgo natives, how this transit will affect them. So this transit will happen in your 12th house, not a good house. So Mars will leave your 11th house and will join your 12th house, and from here Mars will aspect on your 3rd house, on your 6th house and your 7th house. So these you will see a considerable result relating to these houses. From 3rd house we can see there are a lot of conflict and distance between you and your younger siblings, and also not a good terms with your younger siblings can be seen during this transit. So try to be very calm and also be matured while dealing with them. And also when Mars will transit on your 6th house, so unnecessary disease related to your blood can be seen. So if you're a sugar patient, you need to be very careful, and also any kind of chances of blood infection can be seen. So if you may face chances of BP if you are already facing this kind of high blood pressure issue. And also because the Mars is joining a fiery sign, and Mars itself a fiery planet, so fire will become a more fire. So need to be very careful about your health. Don't take any kind of mental pressure. Try to avoid any kind unnecessary or any kind of issues relating to your families as well as your personal life. If you want to be a calm and compass, you should do meditation and try to sit at some religious place to get a positive energy. So Mars will aspect on your 7th house. So this is a house of your spouse, your life partner, your business partner. From 12th house, when Mars will aspect on your 7th house, not a good times for not good terms with your life partner as well as your business partner. A lot of distance can be witnessed during this transit. Unnecessary issue may crop up, unnecessary argument, unnecessary tensions can be seen during this transit. So this is a time to avoid it. You may get triggered to act as per your temperament. So this is going to be happen during this transit. So be calm and be matured while dealing with your business partner as well as with your life partner. Now let's talk about your Libra native, how this transit will affect their life. So this transit will happen in your 11th house, the house of your gain and elder siblings. So from here Mars will aspect on your 2nd house, 5th house and 6th house. So cloud of arguments can be seen with you and with your elder siblings as well as with your friend circle, and also the chances of argument with the surrounding peoples, because Mars from here will aspect your 2nd house. So need to think before speak, and also you should take a good care about your food. So you may have unnecessary spicy or oily food that may definitely affect your digestion system, because from here Mars will aspect in your 5th house where a retrograde Saturn is already transiting. So when Saturn is transiting in any house, it slows down the result, especially retrograde Saturn. Definitely you will see a very slow digestion kind of issue. So need to be very careful about your food and intake, and also you should avoid any kind of fried food. And also Mars will aspect your 6th house. So like 6th house is known for the disease, death and enemies. Unnecessarily argument with the people around you, like, so you should avoid any kind of even a small argument with the people. This may turn into the big like a quarrel or big fight. So this may definitely you may find yourself in a deep sea. So avoid any kind of argument with any people, just avoid them, just focus in your work. And also, if you are facing any kind of disease relating to your blood or relating to your eyes, you should be very careful about it. Now let's talk about Scorpio natives, how this transit will affect them. So this transit will happen in your 10th house. So here this Mars will aspect your Lagna, your 4th house and your 5th house. So from here Mars will give you considerable result relating to these houses. You will see a considerable increase in your temperament level. You become angry in even a small issues. You should avoid it. You should do yoga and meditation when Mars will aspect on your 4th house. So you may be seeing kind of like uneasiness, unrest in your home. So you try to do control about it, but definitely this may go beyond your reach. So act as per your don't act as per your mood, but act as per your maturity. So when Mars will aspect on your 5th house, you will see the student will perform well in their education, and but also you need to take care about your the people and your if you have somebody in your personal relationship. So you need to think about them. Like I mentioned that Mars will aspect your 4th house. So if you're trying to invest any kind of in a property, so this is a good time for investment in a property. But don't expect a good return, because you need to wait a little longer relating to this. But Mars when you aspect your 5th house, where retrograde Saturn is already transiting, lot of ups and downs you may witness in your personal relationship, because Mars and Saturn will show you the ground reality where you actually stand in your relationship. You come to know about the reality about your relationship, the future about your relationship. This is a good time, or this is time of your you can say exams, or also of your relationship. So need to take a good care about it. Now let's talk about Sagittarius native, how this transit will affect them. This transit will happen in your 9th house, the house of your fortune. So when here Mars will transit, it will aspect on your 12th house, 3rd house and your 4th house. So you will see a mixed result during this transit, ups and downs, goods and bad news full of this transit, because Mars will aspect your 12th house. Unnecessary loss and expenditure you may witness relating to your father health issue may be seen. And also if you're trying to get a good gain in your higher education, this is a good chances. But at the same time, Saturn may cause an obstacle on your way. And also you will see a lot of distance between you and your younger siblings. You may avoid taking any kind of responsibilities of your younger siblings. And also if you're trying to go in a try to go along a short distance travel journey, so you will witness a lot of struggle there. And also you may face a lot of problems, obstacles to get a success. So you may witness this kind of problems. And when Mars aspect your 4th house, so chances of good gain in property is very sure, because you will see a good increment in invested projects. And also if you are dealing in a kind of real estate kind of business, you will see a good gain during this transit. Now let's talk about our Capricorn natives, how this transit will affect their life. So this transit will happen in your 8th house, not a good house. And from here Mars will aspect your 2nd house, 3rd house and your 11th house of gain. So considerable decline in a financial sector as well as in a savings sector can be seen during this transit, because Mars will here aspect on your 11th house. So lot of decline in your financial sectors. You are trying to get a gain, but the chances are very low. And also when Mars will aspect your 2nd house, so distance, you may see a lot of distance between you and your family member. And your like a speech become automatically harsh, and you may diss certain people around you. So you need to take a good care about it. And also you may face throat related issues, some kind of tonsils, and so you should avoid taking any like a cold things or fried things. And Mars here will aspect your 3rd house. So you may see some bad news relating to your younger siblings. You may get some tensions or worries because of them. So may see the issues can related to their health as well as with other issues you may witness during this transit. So need to take a good care about it, because 8th house is not a good house. So you have to work a lot about your temperament. And also think before you speak, and also take a good care about your food and intake. Now let's talk about Aquarius native, how this transit will affect you. So here the transit will happen in your 7th house of your business and your life partner, and from here Mars will aspect your 10th house and your second house and your third house. So sorry, your lagna and your second house. So you will see the considerable result related to these houses. Seventh house is known for your life partner and your business. So you may witness kind of tensions, conflict, and arguments with your life partner as well as with your business partner, because seventh house is a sign of your Leo, which is a fiery sign, and Mars is itself a fiery planet. So a lot of arguments, a hot argument can be seen during this transit. So try to avoid it, and especially with your business partner. Ego maybe clashes. This is the time. So also it will aspect your 10th house. So a lot of energy you will see at your workplace. It may be negative as well as positive. You need to work on that, and he will aspect on your lagna. So you may take a lot of decision in a hurry, or maybe in a hastiness. Just avoid it. Take a good time, think about it, then take a decision. Somebody can easily agitate you and eager you, and this is the time this will trigger you to get into unnecessary conflict and argument or quarrel with the people around you. So take a good time, don't act agitatedly. And also when Mars will aspect your second house, your speech, you will see your speech become automatically harsh, and this will gonna definitely affect the people around you. So need to think about it. Take a good time and do yoga and meditations to be a calm and composed. Now let's talk about the last sign, Pisces, how this transit will affect your life. This transit will happen in your 6th house. So from here, it's not a good house, and again, so from here Mars will aspect on your 9th house, 12th house and your lagna. So you will see that your decline and the health of your father during this transit. Take a good care of him, and also chances of very low if you are trying to get admission for a highest study, especially if you're trying for in a foreign university, trying to get admission in a foreign university. Chances are very low, and also you will face some kind of obstacles from the government sector. Chances are quite very high during this transit, and also unnecessary expenditure losses can be seen during this transit when it will aspect your lagna. So chances of unnecessary disease can be seen. Maybe old disease may crop up again, and also you will may witness some kind of blood related issues. And if you have a BP related issues, think about it and take a good rest. Don't take any burden on your mind. So this will cause a serious effect on your health. Don't avoid even a minor issue related to your health. Take a good advice from a physician or a doctor. So take a good care of your health. Do regular yoga and meditations. Avoid any outside food, any fried food. And if you are facing any kind of BP related issues, so you should avoid taking salt. So also you should may face some like conflict from your opponent. So this may cause you trouble on your way. So you need to be very careful about it. Now viewer, I will tell you some remedy. You should do it if you want to cut down the ill effect of the Mars if you're facing. So you should donate red related things like red lentils or apples, tomatoes in a temple on every Tuesday. Take a darshan of Lord Hanumana and chant Hanuman Chalisa regularly. And also you should serve cow on every Tuesday with jaggery and roti. And also if you can read Sundarkand part, this is very good for you. Viewers, I request you please subscribe our channel and press the bell notification, and also share our channel as much as possible, like it, and also if you have any suggestion, questions or query, do comment in our comment box. Hare Krishna.